Yo, this shit is feeling.
I try to start with Doran's Ring and Potion, but if you feel you're gonna get ganked a lot, then Corrupting Potion is a good choice. Then I go for Boots for mobility and Lost Chapter for cooldown reduction and mana. The first item I complete is Luden's Echo, then I go for Archangel Staff, because Syndra is a heavy mana user and we're gonna need as much mana as we can get our hands on, and our massive mana pool will also give us AP with this item. As you can see, it's all about maxing ability power and doing as much damage as possible with the least amount of time. With the 40% cooldown reduction, we can easily put in 6 orbs in our ultimate combo, and only a tank that is being saved by Shen's ultimate can survive that damage. Use Archangel Staff for a shield when you need it, and Zhonya's Hourglass for the evade, to be able to evade damage. Once you get all of these items, you can delete anyone in the game. The only person that you should fear are the assassins if they get the jump on you, but this is why you have Zhonya's and the Archangel's shield to help you out with that. This build is so much fun to play when you have a good team, so I really strongly suggest that you try it out as well and see for yourself. Since most of our damage with Syndra will come from abilities, I think Electrocute will serve us best. When you're fighting in the early stages, you should try to auto attack, and once or twice then use your Dark Sphere to trigger the Electrocute effect, and once you get the 3 skills, aim to use the Force of Will first by throwing something at it, a Dark Sphere or a minion, then follow it up with a Dark Sphere again, then you stun them with the Scatter the Weak, and if you don't trigger it, just auto attack and it will surely trigger. I think this one is one of the best for Syndra. You can do a lot of damage with it once you get used to the mechanic. Then I picked the Cheap Shot because we can stun easily and it will give us some extra true damage. Eyeball Collection for the extra AP, nothing special. Ultimate Hunter we get because it will reduce the cooldown on our ultimate, which is crucial for Syndra's damage output. Then we go with the Presence of Mind. I think this one will be the best. There's no point in Triumph, Overheal or any of these, because when we kill our target, which we will most of the time, we can take the extra mana and kill off the minions a few times to get even more gold before we teleport back to base. So I like this one better, Presence of Mind. Coup de grace we get for the extra damage when we try to execute them with our ultimate. Then of course we go in the Glass Cannon, as much damage as we can, and there's no point in taking magic resistance or armor, because we're not supposed to take damage. we should dish out damage, not take any. So since we're not building any armor items or magic resist items, I think HP will serve us best. Syndra is a good pick to counter Heim. He's very popular now mid. We can use our W to pick up his turrets and put it back to his face. Since he has low HP, we just need to pull off a stun and use our ultimate and he will die. We have Diana, which is a little harder because she uses a shield that can diminish our burst damage, but thankfully our jungler here helps us secure a kill. Never be afraid to use your mana to kill off these minions. It will help you get gold a lot faster. And here we can see we're just using our simple stun and ulti combo, and it helps us kill off Diana even though she had shields. Ignite helped, of course, but here again we are trying to farm by using our skills as much as we can. And here we have round 3. Here I am just trying to poke out or peel off some health from Diana. As you can see, my ultimate is still on cooldown, so our damage output is a little bit lower. But now when I'm just trying to wait for my cooldowns to come back, and I'll go for another attempt, I try to slow her and use the stun ultimate combo to finish her off. Her shield helped a little bit, but we managed to still pull it off a kill. It's not easy to fight against Diana, so you always need to wait for your abilities to come out of cooldown, because once your abilities are on cooldown you do no damage. Here again we have the same situation. I'm just trying to peel off some HP, but here I am trying to set up more orbs for my ultimate. As you can see, I put 2 extra orbs, which means we had 5 orbs in ultimate, which could pierce Diana's shield better. And we got a kill, but the enemy jungler, now this is also a big drawback with Syndra, we have very low mobility, and since our stun is off cooldown, there's nothing we can do to escape, so we have to always be aware of our surroundings. Our top laner is being ganked, so I try to hurry up and assist him, but sadly I'm not fast enough. But even though they are 3 and I'm just 1, I think I can pull off a double kill. At least I try to get Vayne, but Shen's ultimate saved her. Now the thing with Syndra is an amazing champion. I mean, she does incredible CC and she has an amazing single target damage, but I still wouldn't pick Syndra to be played in solo queue, especially ranked, because when you're playing the carry role, or playing carry, you need to be able to receive damage, because your teammates will probably fail, they don't know really how to engage a fight, so you need to take that role. And taking damage is not Syndra's direct strength. As you can see here, for example, we're trying to push bot lane, and I have 3 guys with me, which are pretty tanky. We get Diana, we catch her off guard, and we're trying to now push for the turret. Now, I don't see what the problem. I think the right tactic here should be to wait for the minion wave, but somehow Aatrox decided to push on ahead, then travel north for some reason, and you can see Vayne and the ADC just destroying my team. I tried to save Seth by stunning them so we can run away, but Seth wanted to get in a kill, so I tried to assist him there, but still there's nothing you can do, because we cannot tank them, we cannot take the damage. So the only thing I could do here was just run away. So it's very frustrating sometimes to play the caster role. This entire match has been an extreme struggle, but I still see some light in it, because Baron is up, and if we can defend this push that's coming mid, then we can counterattack by taking Baron and do our own push. Now Aatrox and Kayn are in the north, so I can see there's a good chance we can flank them. So I pull off a stun and 3 people are stunned, and my team do nothing, which is really sad. So okay, I say we play it maybe more safe. I try to wait for my cooldowns to come up again, and I see that Yasuo isn't using his wind wall. Aatrox just stood there and took all the damage. Even though we got off a kill, there's nothing we can do to stop this push. So this is the problem with Syndra. It's hard to carry as a Syndra player. Here we have a match against Kassadin, which is a strong counter to Syndra. It's not an easy match, but I get some help from my jungler, which does an excellent job of ganking. We also kill the enemy jungler. So the thing I want to do now is to try to farm as much as I can and push my wave into his turret, and hopefully the turret will kill my minions, so the Kassadin will receive less gold. So what you should try to focus on now is to push as fast as you can to the enemy turret, and of course you need to grab all the gold. So use your AoE abilities to secure the easy gold, and don't miss, otherwise it's not worth it. So try to do some damage, and the next time when you come, it will be easier to get the gold. Now, because we have killed more minions and we have been staying in lane for longer periods of time than Kassadin, we reached level 6 before him, which gives us a huge advantage. Now we should try to farm again. It's the same tactic as before. Push turret and get the gold as fast as you can, because our items are very expensive. You have Rabadons, you have Ludens, you have Zhonya's Hourglass. All those items cost a lot of gold, so we need to farm pretty much constantly. But if we are failing mid and we're dying a lot, it's not worth to go back mid and try to catch up. Instead, what you should do is go to other lanes, go to top lane, go to bot lane, try to help your jungler, whatever. Try to get an assist or a kill. That way you will catch up a lot faster. You cannot see it here, but this is exactly what Kassadin did. Because he failed the mid lane, instead he went top and bot and got a lot of kills, and sadly enough got a lot more power. Because you can see here, even though I'm still at low mana and low HP, there's nothing he can do to damage me. I just try to harass him, and so I can make so I have an easier time next time when I come back. As you can see here, we were leading in the beginning with more kills. Now they are leading with 1 kill. That's because Kassadin went to bot lane and top lane and got some kills. Now, as you can see, once he got his mana items, he's a lot harder to kill, because his ability to teleport will make it very difficult for you to stun him. So sadly, this is exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to catch up by helping my failing bot lane and top lane. Now here I am trying to kill off the bot champions, but Brown did an excellent job of defending. His shield stopped my ultimate. It was not a good attempt. So I go back to mid and try to farm a little bit, and the enemy jungler tries to kill me off. Now I'm being very patient and waiting for my cooldowns to come up, because if I didn't get a stun in there, I wouldn't be able to damage as much. Now, because the jungler was fed and I got the extra 800 gold, I was able to catch up and get the Ludens item. Now I'm not doing the same mistake as before. Instead, I did another mistake. I used my ultimate on the AD carry while she was using her ultimate, but still we managed to help out bot lane with a double kill. Here I am trying to help top lane, where Cho'Gath is being destroyed by Darius, and you can see how I am preparing to kill Darius by bringing out my orbs. I used one Q to get an orb, then I used the W to carry it with me, then when I using my ultimate I get 5 orbs that can do a lot of damage on Darius. Now I'm later going back to bot lane, and hopefully I'm not making the same mistake I did before. I'm saving my ultimate for the AD carries ultimate, then when it finishes I use my own execute, and we do a good job of defending bot lane. Now again I'm going to stop Darius from pushing, and here again it's the same tactic. I try to prepare with an orb, I use my W to catch up again with Darius, and the R to execute him. As you can see, we do a lot of damage with just having the Ludens item. I needed to buy the Maranello because they were healing up their HP way too fast. Here we're trying to stop bot lane from pushing. I can see that Cho'Gath is coming, so I tried to position myself in the bush, so I thought he was gonna tank, but for some reason he started walking towards the river. I don't know, does he have a van? In the river, I don't know. This is one of the frustrations with playing the caster role. It's very difficult to carry. The thing is, you need a meat wall. You need to have someone that is absorbing the damage so you can execute your deadly combos. Because once you have someone who is tanking for you, you will do a lot of damage that not a lot of people will survive. Here we have a team fight that went semi-okay. We have a front line with tanky characters. Cho'Gath can flank by the side. And all we do now is utilize our stun combo, and I see a chance of killing Kassadin with my ultimate, and I take it, and again I just go back to my rotation of stunning and doing a lot of damage with the dark spheres. Now with Syndra you always want to have your targets at the longest possible distance, because you have an amazing poke and you should always try to use it. Now here I am trying to get a kill on the AD carry. I tried to lure her by having a low HP, then again I use just my stun combo and she's gone, because we have so much AP now, so we can do a lot of damage with just a simple 2-skill combo. Here again we just have a good teamwork where they soak up the damage and you can utilize your skills. Now here's the situation where I really fucked up, because we had a good chance of winning this fight and we did semi-okay, but the thing is, when you get too greedy, especially when you have so much low HP, you can instead make it so that you lose the fight. I think if we had won that team fight we would have won the game. I really think so, because we had a very difficult time for getting our minions up to their base, and I think if we just won that fight we could have won the entire match instead of losing it, which you will see in a few seconds. The plan was to have a surprise at Baron, but Evelyn saw us, and I'm trying to hide in the bush for the coming team fight, but the problem is I stunned way too early and I just stunned Darius. If I just stunned a little bit higher up so I got the entire team, I think we would have won that fight. So you see, just one little mistake and the match is over. Syndra is an amazing champion, but she is best played in a pre-made team. If you want to main her, get a team before you play Syndra. Don't solo queue her, it will be very difficult for you.